You can eat perfectly clean, take your daily multivitamin, sleep 8 hours, and still walk around with a mineral deficiency so common that some researchers think half the adults in this country have it. Not because of what you're eating, because of what's in your medicine cabinet. There's a pill sitting in a lot of bathroom cabinets right now, a blood pressure medication, an acid reflux tablet, a diuretic, that is quietly pulling magnesium out of your body faster than any diet could put it back in. And the symptoms that shows up look exactly like getting older. Eyelid twitches, leg cramps at 2 a.m., anxiety that comes out of nowhere, a racing heart for no reason. Doctors see these one at a time and hand out separate explanations for each. Nobody's connecting them back to one mineral. Here's the problem with how this gets talked about online. Most magnesium content out there tells you to just eat more spinach or take a supplement, like Deficiency is purely about intake. That's half the story, and it's the easy half. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzyme reactions in your body: muscle function, nerve signaling, blood sugar control, blood pressure regulation, even how your heart keeps its rhythm steady. The National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, the government's own long-running dietary data, has repeatedly found that around half of American adults don't hit the recommended intake for magnesium from food alone. Half. And that's before you factor in anything that actively drains it. The mainstream take stops at eat better. It almost never asks the harder question: why is the deficiency so widespread even among people who think they eat reasonably well? That's the piece worth understanding, because if you don't fix the leak, you can eat all the spinach in the world and still come up short. Root cause number 1. Modern food genuinely contains less magnesium than it used to. Decades of intensive farming have stripped a lot of topsoil of its mineral content, and produce grown in depleted soil simply carries less magnesium than the same crop grown 50 years ago. Think of it like refilling a bucket with a hose that's had a kink put in it. You're still turning the tap, but a lot less is actually coming through. On top of that, processing strips even more. Refining wheat into white flour removes roughly 80% of its magnesium. So the baseline most people are working from is already lower than their grandparents' baseline, even with a similar diet. Root cause number 2, and this is the one almost nobody talks about. Certain very common medications increase how much magnesium your body dumps out or blocks how much it absorbs in the first place. Proton pump inhibitors, the acid reflux medications millions of people take daily, have an FDA safety communication from 2011 specifically warning that long-term use can cause low magnesium, sometimes severely. Thiazide and loop diuretics, commonly prescribed for blood pressure, increase magnesium loss through urine. Metformin, one of the most prescribed medications in the country for blood sugar, is also linked to lower magnesium absorption over time. None of this means stop taking your prescriptions. That's a conversation for your doctor, not a YouTube video. But it does mean if you're on any of these long-term, your baseline need for magnesium is higher than someone who isn't. And nobody tells you that when the prescription gets filled. Picture it like leaving the drain open while you fill a bathtub. You can turn the faucet up all you want. If the drain's open, the water level barely moves. Root cause number 3, chronic stress. When cortisol stays elevated for weeks or months at a time, which describes a lot of adult life between work, caregiving, and just modern pace, your kidneys excrete more magnesium through urine as a direct response to that stress hormone. And here's the cruel irony. Magnesium is also one of the minerals your nervous system needs to calm back down. So chronic stress burns through the exact mineral that would help you handle chronic stress. It's a furnace that consumes its own fuel supply faster the harder it runs. So what do you actually do about this? Here's a 4-step protocol. Step 1. Get tested properly, if you can. A standard blood serum magnesium test is close to useless. Only about 1% of your body's magnesium circulates in blood, so serum levels can look normal even when your cells are depleted. If your doctor will run it, ask for an RBC magnesium test, red blood cell magnesium, which reflects what's actually stored in your tissue. Step 2. Choose the right form of supplement, because they are not interchangeable. Magnesium glycinate is well absorbed and gentle on the stomach, best for sleep, anxiety, and muscle relaxation. Magnesium citrate is also well absorbed but has a laxative effect at higher doses, useful if constipation is part of your picture. Magnesium threonate is the one with the best evidence for crossing into brain tissue, worth looking at for brain fog or memory concerns. Magnesium oxide, which is what you'll find in the cheapest bottles at the pharmacy, is poorly absorbed. Most of it just pulls water into your gut and passes through. If that's what you're taking, you're likely getting a laxative, not a mineral repletion. Step 3. Dosing and timing. The recommended dietary allowance is around 320 milligrams a day for women and 420 for men, but therapeutic doses used in research for symptom relief often run 200 to 400 milligrams of elemental magnesium, typically split into 2 doses. One with a meal earlier in the day, one about an hour before bed, since magnesium's calming effect on the nervous system pairs naturally with winding down for sleep. Step 4. Rebuild it through food alongside any supplement, not instead of it. Pumpkin seeds, cooked spinach, almonds, black beans, and dark chocolate above 70% cacao are among the highest natural sources. Pair these with adequate vitamin D and vitamin K2, since vitamin D metabolism actually requires magnesium to activate, and low magnesium can blunt how well vitamin D supplementation works in the first place. Now, a few mistakes that keep people stuck even after they start doing something about this. Mistake 1. Buying magnesium oxide because it's the cheapest option on the shelf, then concluding magnesium doesn't work for me when nothing improves. Mistake 2. Taking a magnesium supplement at the exact same time as a calcium supplement or a calcium-rich meal. The 2 minerals compete for the same absorption pathway, so taking them together blunts both. Space them by a couple of hours. Mistake 3, and this is the big one, supplementing without ever addressing the leak. If you're on a magnesium-depleting medication long-term or under sustained chronic stress, a bottle of pills is fighting a losing battle against an open drain. The supplement matters less than fixing what's draining you in the first place. Here's your action plan. 4 steps, in order. 1. If you're on a proton pump inhibitor, a diuretic, or metformin long-term, mention magnesium status to your doctor at your next visit. Don't stop any medication on your own. 2. If you supplement, switch to glycinate, citrate, or threonate depending on your main symptom, and stop wasting money on oxide. 3. Add 2 to 3 magnesium-rich foods into your week deliberately. Pumpkin seeds and spinach are the easiest wins. 4. Look at your stress load honestly, because no supplement outpaces a nervous system that's running hot around the clock. If this video gave you something new to think about, hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. We cover the health topics that don't fit in a 10-minute doctor's appointment. And visit healthhustleacademy.com. We've put together the exact supplement stack and lifestyle tools we talk about in our videos, all in one place. Links are in the description below. Take care of your body. Nobody else is going to do it for you.